Higher Self Magic here. Hello. And this reading is for one person or a number of people that are going to be relating to my messages. I'm an intuitive reader. I work with the moon and the fairies and with Sarah Elizabeth, my spirit guide, who I channel with and get notes from before every reading. Now, there are two things here. It's morning here in London and it's quite a cold day. I'm in the spirit room. It's getting colder in here and if I put the fan on it disturbs the reading, so I don't want you to not hear me properly. But my bedroom is just through those conservatory doors, so I can see everything. There's a door that leads to the conservatory, so I can see the whole of the garden. I work with nature and the fairies and the trees, and so my 3 window walls here show me everything. I can see squirrels scuttling, and everything that happens in nature happens right before my eyes. So let's see what comes up for this person. Now, this person has suffered some obstructions and they think, why the hell has that happened? Why has this obstacle occurred when I was doing so well? Well, the obstacle was there for a reason. It was there for you to develop a different strategy. When you get a closed door, or someone is removed from your life, or something goes badly wrong and you lose that job, or you don't feel well, it's because you have to address that. You have to take another path. The universe pushes you in that direction. So the strategy has to change. And there we've got the feather. You're writing your own future through your manifestations with that feather. You know, they used to write with a feather and ink. And your strategy is going to have changed, or is going to change through an obstruction. But I know that this person has felt really upset about an obstacle or an obstruction or a change to plans. For example, they might have been with someone a long time who promised them the world, and they themselves promised the world through this person, but this person was removed quite crazily. In like 24 hours, this person changed their life. They became a different person, and they said sorry for being a different person, but people change, and yeah, they do. So good job you found out, because you've got lots coming through, because this person has been removed. This person was probably costing you, and so there's a door to value being opened here. Let me put my fairy book there. I'll read your fairy message at the end. So there's a door to value now, where money's going to start fluttering in rather than going out, and love is going to come in. So this person might be a love person who's broken your heart, or left you confused, or feeling, what went wrong? What did I do? How did I do that? Did I do that? And it's leading to a happier family life. So whatever was removed out of your path, whatever obstacle occurred in terms of your personal development or movement forwards, you see it as an obstacle, is actually a new door opening, an open door of beauty and wonder and happiness, and it's going to lead you down the right path, because that path was not good for you. Now, we've got a lovely one that's fallen down here, and this one is the garden and the gate. So you are going to go through a different gate. So you were in a garden that seemed very nice, but now you're opening the gate and you're going through a different gate. You're going through the gate to a different world, a more appreciative world. Perhaps, now this could be a message for another person, perhaps you are to be a bit of a chameleon in this world you were in before, where you had to agree with things you didn't agree with. Like a chameleon changes its colour, or changes its mindset, or changes its situation. It might have to sleep upside down, or change colour, or be part of that set to qualify. But you are now not going to need to be that chameleon you have been to fit in. You are going to step into your own characteristics. The people you are going to be with are going to love you for what you are. So a real chameleon blends in with its surroundings, and as a sort of form of protection, you are protecting yourself because you knew it wasn't right. So now, changing your words, different strategy, changing your actions, changing your appearance, you will see as not necessary, because the strategy you will be in will be, I want to be the true me. I want people to love me for what I really, truly am. Not because I buy them so and so, or I can act funny, or when I really want to be sad or quiet. I don't know. There's just something here that will mean something to someone. But if the universe wants you to change, it lets you know by creating the obstruction. So it removes someone, or removes a job, or creates an ailment that you have to address. But it gives people, you, the chance to address those things, get back to ground zero, get back to your person that you are. Look, you've got the sun card here, which is the most beautiful card of all. The sun's going to be shining on you, and you will be loved for who you truly are. Who you truly are. The other message I got was, firstly, obstruction, second, chameleon, and the third was finding solace in solitude. Now, we are made to be with other people. We're not made to be completely alone. So that idea of this old woman wandering around with loads of cats, okay, the cats make it comfortable and happy, but that's not going to happen to you. No, you are going to be with someone. We weren't created to live a solitary life, and the universe doesn't want us to live a solitary life. The universe is loving and kind, and the universe, or the divine, designed us to be loved and to love. But sometimes we have to find that quiet place to truly understand what we need, how we need it, when we need it. And sometimes it's the wrong time. So we can head off into solitary place. Sometimes it's a mountain. Sometimes it's a garden. Now it's winter. It might be the bath, bubble bath. But that doesn't mean that we're alone. No, we have our guardian angel, or we have our spirit guide, or we have our fairies who protect us, our magic fairies. And if you've developed a Humanairy status, then you really do have fairies protecting you. And don't believe in, if you don't believe in magic, you'll never find it. But fairies are a necessary magic. And since I've started working with fairies and writing about fairies and having a fairy understanding of life, the Humanairy touch, you know, that there's so much about kindness in the world. We can sparkle our fairy dust and create kindness and help for people that do need it. Then things get put right. Now, this person, whoever's listening to this, has gone through a lot of financial constraints. That's going to change. There's going to be more money coming in. There's more opportunity to make money. You're going to feel better about yourself. And that financial constraint has taught you a lot. Again, that was an obstruction. And you thought, oh, why do I have to go through this? Because you had to work out a strategy for survival with the right people. The wrong people wouldn't want you when you were suffering financial constraint. When the money comes in, you will be with the right people. The wrong people wouldn't want you like that, and they will have left you, and the universe is showing you that. So if you've been there full of money in your pockets, you might not have, that person might still be there with a mask on. So masks have been removed. Now, I'm an astrologer as well. I mean, this is my life. I do love magic. I love astrology. I love readings. I love cards. I've looked at these cards since I was a child, and I have a different understanding to them because of the way I read and the way I write. So you have been on the temple path for a long time. You're probably an empath. Empaths feel things more. Empaths are so needed in this world, but empaths create a lot of hate, a lot of envy. And you are on those temple steps going up to the temple, and your financial constraints created an understanding for being a real empath, for being a Humanairy. I think Humanairies and empaths are very closely aligned. Let's take 2 more cards for you out of this deck, please, to see what is happening. This is going to be a short reading because I do have quite a few readings to do today. I want to do some sign readings. So when you look at your placements, don't just go with your sun sign. My moon readings come under the same category. So for example, I'm a Sagittarius sun and a Pisces moon, so I would class my Pisces readings as important. Now, patience. You have to have a lot of patience while this is all happening, and trust the universe, trust the divine to be taking you down the right path. We've just had a new moon, which has changed a lot, and you're walking away from all those hostilities that you know have held you back. Okay, so we've got people there quite hostile, and they're the ones that really don't like that shining light that you give people, you give the world. You know, you're caring of the world. You care about people that are suffering in the world, that are not going through good times. So you really are someone that holds a bright light, like a vampire, and the garlic and all that. So they see it and they just turn away. They don't like it and they don't want you to move forwards. So you have enemies here that you need to walk away from, and you are walking away from them, and the universe is removing them. So you might be upset about that, but believe me, it's, you're thinking about it and you know they weren't right. You know they weren't good for you. And the healer of all ages, the divine, is working so hard on your behalf because of the love for you. And he's created a situation where you can see the people with the masks. The masks have fallen off and they have to go. And people will come in that have got a genuine heart. We've got a woman here holding a heart. We all have divine masculine and divine feminine in us. So the woman holding the heart, and here we've got the 3rd chakra is really being healed with you. There's a lot about your security that needs healing, your intimacy with people, your trust. And here we've got the 5th chakra, communication. Communication is going to be so much more clear in your new life with your new person who's going to come in. Okay, let's take a few more cards for you. I'm not going to do the tarot today in this reading. Let's do my Moonology cards now. Let's see what comes up for you with these. We've got the new moon's just been on the 13th yesterday, and so here we've got a fiery climax is approaching. Nothing is yet set in stone, so we have to look at that and think, okay, so we carve our own future, but yet I truly believe what's yours will not pass you by. So you can make your own decisions. You can set to get back those people that have left you, but you know they're part of your tough cycle, and the end of a tough cycle is approaching. So I doubt you will. You will see it as an obstruction, an obstacle that you have had to get through to move on. this resonates with you, please like, share and subscribe. I would really greatly appreciate that. So what we have to do is sort of drink from the cup of depth, the cup of source, for deep calm in our life at this time, and to think things through as to where we want to go, with the universe guiding us, holding our hand, putting us in the right lane so we can move forwards towards a greater destiny, and a new start is coming. So this fiery climax is approaching. If it hasn't happened yet, it will. And don't let pride get in your way. So these are messages for, and a new romantic cycle is beginning. So you're definitely going through a time of transformation. Your power is returning, your energy, your happiness is going to be fulfilled. Your energy is changing. You are seeing what is needed now in your life, and you're letting the universe guide you much more than previously. And here we've got luck is on your side. So I really do feel that don't worry too much, because it will all be okay in the end. Just guard your energy against these hostile people, because they're not going to go in 1 minute. They're going to go with time. Maybe someone was removed absolutely dramatically and they're out of your life, and you're trying to get through that hurt, through that disappointment. But generally there will be people in your life that are negative, and it's time to release that negativity that they bring into your life. Take time to breathe out, go into nature. One more of these, one more message. This is a very karmic time. Saturn went direct on the 4th of November, and he is dishing out karma. He's the Lord of karma, and people are showing their true colours to us right now, and they will show them until Jupiter goes direct on December the 31st. So you're going to see a lot of truths, a lot of changes are going to come about through masks dropping off. What do you need to release? So you will know from what's happening what the universe prepares for you. And you're seeing it all happen around you, and you're thinking, wow. Let's see, before I leave you, if your earth, air, fire and water are balanced. So here we have water, the Knight of Water, falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. So it might be an obstacle that creates a new situation with someone, or it might be a new person that comes in and gives you what you really need. We've got water, then we've got air. Great sadness. Take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. So as I said, someone has gone, for someone listening to this reading, created a lot of sadness, but that will be put right in the future. Someone much better is coming in. We've got earth, so you've got water, air and earth. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. And what have we got here? Another earth. So we've got fire missing. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. So something's happening in your work life. Now from the 14th of this month, which is today, a lot is going to happen career wise for a lot of signs. You'll have the placements. The placements are there for massive fame. And here I've got fancy car. I've got the Dome, which is an event for showcasing your work. I've got believe in your dreams, and I've got the turtle who brings up the sand of spirituality from the bottom of the ocean, brings it up with blessings and love and devotion. Let's see what comes up for us now. So we didn't get fire in the first instance. So the fire in you is missing at the moment. Maybe you're in that place of solace, solitude. You're not feeling the fire for enjoying yourself. You know, the festive season is coming and so many people are going to be out, fancy dresses. You're not going to feel that sparkle today, but you will. The High Priestess here, listen to your intuition, have patience. What did I say about the patience card? Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. So nothing's set in stone. So before acting, think of the possibilities you want. And you're going through a transformation, an awakening, as I said, and it's a very special one. Your power is returning. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. What did I say? Don't be a chameleon for people. Don't change to suit them. Just because they're jokey, don't joke around all the time if you don't want to some of the time. Don't be what they want you to be. Don't drink loads just because they drink loads. I don't know, there's just things that come into my mind, right, that could affect someone. Don't deal with intimacy in a way that doesn't suit you. Or someone might require you to want to do something that doesn't suit you, doesn't make you feel good of yourself, about yourself. So there was this false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things and negative or fear-based thoughts. So there's a lot of ego with someone that's going or is hostile to you or has upset you. And they're vain and they have a lot of ego and they do things for their own ego. But you're a beautiful soul creating a new world and they don't want that. It creates fear in them. You're vibrant, magnetic, you're a human, you are a Humanairy, and you are starting to really like yourself in this solace that you're thinking. It's not solitude like you're on your own like a hermit, but you're thinking, I'm worth more than that. I have to set up boundaries because I can't let these people treat me. We've got fire now through the Queen of Fire, but whether you're male or female, look, we've got the King and Queen of Fire, which is telling me someone's going to come in, whether you're male or female, and bring the fire into your life, and you're both going to feel that fire of passion. So just be patient. Someone's coming in. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So if you're creative, you're going to get some real good advice, or something different's going to happen on the creative front. And here we've got the Queen of Fire, the perfect match for the King of Fire. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. This might be just the way you are feeling today, or the way you are feeling that lack of fire, but it's coming in. That feeling an obstruction has taken place and it's broken your heart, or an obstacle's been put in the way, or someone's been removed. Trust the universe. It has your back. So we've got fire coming in. So you're not going to feel that fire right now, but it is coming in. Air. You're breathing okay, and you are you're generating or regenerating your brain. You've been unable or unwilling to make decisions in the past. You're in a sort of stalemate situation before this person went, or this hostility was shown. You were pretending there was no problem, just trying to be the chameleon to keep everyone happy. And you were expecting the worst always. So you knew this person wouldn't stay somehow. Self-fulfilling prophecies, because you have actually got very strong intuition. So you did have sleepless nights over this, but you are reaching a point of understanding that the change has to take place. That mask has come off and you can't put it back on. And you're getting a picture in your mind of what you want. So you're releasing fear, you're raising your vibration, and you're elevating. Change starts with us. It starts with us. It's not set in stone. We have to set that motion, and the universe is guiding you into doing that right now. You're getting your strength, you're getting your energy, and you are really creating the motion for movement forwards. It's like a new era, a new story starting for you. You're going to be a completely different version of what you were. So a light shining on you. Look, the moon. By the time we get to that full moon, you're going to feel great strength. 10 of Water, an emotional and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So the people you're going to meet from now on are going to be so different to the people that you have had in your life that you had to be a chameleon for. You're saying, I want love. I want abundance. I want abundance for myself and my children, my kid or my children, whether you've got 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. I want to feel better about life. I don't want to feel fear. I'm going to let go of fear. And here we've got, so your plans that need revision after going on that. So, right, so more going on than meets the eye with these people. So sometimes you think someone's your friend and they're not. And up to now, it's all been poor timing, but that is changing. You're going to see, you're going to have clarity. And this new person who's coming in is bringing that in. There's going to be a lover. We've got the Lover's card here. An intimate relationship is going to change your whole ideal of intimacy, and it's going to change the whole way you feel about other people. You're going to feel like, yeah, I can trust. This person is not going to go away easily. This person is not going to switch me for £1 million, because if it's your person, it wouldn't matter. If someone offered them £1 million, they wouldn't give you up. And you're going to get good health. So if you've got an ailment, that good health is coming back to you, my love. So feel that strength. And we got the Sun card, which for me is saying there's a lot of clarity coming in now in the next few months. But up to December the 31st, we're going to really see people's true colours. So lavish abundance is coming in. You're giving birth to your dreams and you're nurturing yourself and others. So I do think this is a very, very good reading. And I really do feel that it's a time of self-discovery, of healing, of a still love. You know love is coming in, of surrounding yourself with the best people for you, allowing the obstructions and the obstacles to take place so you can let those things go out of your life. Let's see what animal card we get for you today. Let me know in the comments which cards you prefer. I didn't do my mini tarot today because that really does dominate my readings, and I wanted to change this up a bit. And thank you to everyone who supports me by liking. If you could share, I'd be grateful. Subscribe, I'd be grateful. Comment particularly, thank you. So you are now showing the world your boundaries. You're showing the world that you're not going to be easily betrayed again. You are the wounded warrior, but you're moving towards being the peaceful warrior. The wounded warrior is going to be someone that taught you a lot, but you're not going to be that any longer. So there we go. We've got some cards for you. Let's see what they are. Okay, so the albatross. Well, what an amazing, magical, spiritual bird that is, and you're ready to fly. The albatross is saying take flight, and there we have someone encased at the bottom right there that you're leaving behind because they weren't what you needed. And here we've got the scarab beetle reaching for the sun, and that's you reaching for the sun. You are so spiritual now and have such a strong elevation. And we've got the serpent, so we could see this in two ways, that the snake has been pushed away, or you have shed your skin and you're transforming. you're transforming. And again, we've got sunlight here. We've also got streaks of lightning showing me that things are going to change very quickly. And here we've got the camel. Okay, so you could be on the pyramids, you could be going to Egypt, but here we've got the camel with the hump. Hump day's coming. And here we've got the stork. Oh my God, some of you might be having a baby. New beginnings, the moon. The moon's going to be bringing you lots of luck. And the mountains we have below this are showing us that you've climbed to the peaks. You're getting there. You're climbing up. You're getting from the peak, the pinnacle, and you're coming down the other side. It's like you've begun your story. And now I can see a bird flying in the sky, just like the biggest wings possible. And it's like the stork. You are taking flight to another world of happiness. I'm going to leave you there. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Higher Self Magic here. Love to you all. Thank you for sharing these moments with me. Remember, I'm just the messenger, and I just adore doing these readings for you. And thank you for listening. So such an honor. Thank you.